single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day.
Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So today's video is going to be about combating writer's block. So here's the deal. Writer's block sucks. I don't know how many times I've had to get myself out of a slump. It sucks. And honestly, the way I do it is I play video games. Yeah. What was that? There are a lot of things you can do to get rid of the block. So you could do what I do and play video games. I've been playing Sims actually, so what I would do is I'd create my characters and I'd create my characters and I would then play my scenario out. So I try to play it out, I guess, because you know, Sims, you can only do so much even with mods. So yeah, that's how I do it, and honestly it works. It gives me a little bit of time to get away from my story. Another thing you could do is work on another section of your books. It might be that one scene that you can't work out. What you can do is jump to another one. It's super easy. Just do it. Make sure you know where that scene is gonna go or have an idea, because it might just get lost in everything. Yeah, you can do that. You can work another book. Another thing you can do is talk it out. If you have friends who you can trust and who are going to give you decent feedback, then I suggest you go and talk your scene out with them. They can definitely help you, and they can help you in getting through your writer's block. They will give you ideas that you've never thought of, and that's one of the greatest things ever. I have my friend who I bounce my ideas off of, and then I have another friend who I tend to just ask her what does she want to see in a book. So I tend to write the genre that she likes. So it's very helpful, especially when I already know what kind of book she likes. So yeah, that's another thing you can do. I would also say don't stress it. I don't know how many times I've stressed out over not about writer's block. I don't know how many times I've stressed out over having writer's block. It's mainly because I've set an unrealistic goal that I know I wouldn't reach, and I notice that the closer it gets to that goal, depending on what I'm working on, I tend to lose all of my ideas. All my creativity just goes poof. It's gone. It sucks. But yeah, that's literally what happens. And I hate it so much. I've gotten better, I will say that. Nowadays I just write everything out, and if I have an idea while I'm writing a story, I'll write it on something else. But as for writer's block, I definitely just try to ignore it. For writer's block, I'll tend to read or play Sims or Dragon Age. Because as much as I love all the other games that are out there, those are like my babies. I've been playing Sims for years, and Dragon Age, someone got me into it, and now I'm like obsessed. But although if I do get angry or extremely irritated, if I don't want to kill Darkspawn, I end up playing COD. So yeah, it's so great. I'm still trying to beat the newest one, World War II. Anyway, I'm still trying to beat World War II. Anyway, another thing you can do, and this is something that other people say, you can push through. So just keep writing. I personally don't like doing that because I feel like it doesn't work. So for me, I have to kind of be slightly inspired. So I can write when I'm not inspired, but it's so much harder to get the words onto paper or onto computer. But and I feel like it's gonna suck. I'm super hard on myself, and if I don't like how something's coming out, then I won't write it. So my current book that I'm working on, that one is, I'm like in love with it right now, and my friend gave me this awesome idea. So I am super excited to like work on it. But yeah, those are my ideas. Okay, so my final tip is you can listen to music. Find music that is relevant to your scene you're trying to write, because if it is, then you will have your inspiration back, because music is wonderful. And I feel like I've talked about this, but I'm going to continue talking about music because I freaking love music. Like, it's just so great and it's so inspiring. I think a couple of my titles have come from song titles or from like lyrics. So yeah. Anyway, those are my main tips for overcoming writer's block. Let me know what you use or how you overcome writer's block, and I will see you guys later.